Now, originally I was going to try and repair the existing torque box, but once I got the back piece off, I realized that there were sections of this that were just rotted all the way through, and thought better of trying to repair it. As far as the dimensions, they look pretty good. When I did the driver's side, I didn't have the benefit of having such a complete piece to compare it against. I mean, you can see that's pretty much what I took out of the driver's side. Not much to measure off of there. Here's the torque box after we separated the two pieces. If I compare the lower to the lower, they are really close. The upper pieces, there's the old upper, there's the new upper. They're really good too. I chose to weld in the bottom portion of the torque box first. Put another coat of paint on the inside of this, and then we'll put some seam sealer around it. And then tomorrow I'll put some rubberized undercoating on the inside. And then once we got that in, we can weld in the top piece. All painted up and ready for seam sealer. I finished seam sealing all the seams where we welded. I'm going to let this set up a little bit and then hit it with some rubberized undercoating. The torque box is now painted with zero rust, seam sealed, and coated with rubberized undercoating. We got as far in the frame rail as possible to try and prevent any rust damage in the future. At this point, I've already installed the lower portion of the torque box, and I'm getting ready to fit the upper portion. Alright, I'm almost done fitting the top piece of the torque box. I had to drill some holes through and put some bolts to suck this top piece next to the bottom piece. So now I have a pretty nice tight fit. I added a little tab to the end so that you can see here where we'll weld through. There's actually something to weld to. All my holes are drilled. What I'm going to do now is just go through one more time, make sure all my clamps are tight and all of my weld surfaces are clean, and then we'll weld this in. I've got all the holes drilled for the spot welds. I've got all the weld areas cleaned up, and I've hit it with some weld through primer. And here's the finished product with the welds all ground down and a fresh coat of paint.